They're lethal shooting threats.
Coach, you like to play fast too, but it doesn't seem as chaotic. How do you defend a team that loves chaos?
It's going to be a game of tempo and a game of pace. You know, we want to play fast offensively for sure, and then we want to make them play slow offensively. So going to be a battle of wills that way, and we're not afraid to get in an up and down game with these guys. But at the same time, we got to be thoughtful about it and make sure we're not taking bad shots, or falling into any of their traps of turning the ball over or just not valuing possessions.
Fourth time in this rivalry, Coach. Have you felt a rivalry when these two teams get together?
Yeah, there's obviously kind of another layer of intensity. I go back 2 years ago in our place. We had a great crowd on a Friday night, sold out the place and played very well. And then, we've won the 2 games on the road, both kind of tough contested battles. Last year we had to play really well down the stretch to pull it out. So rivalry games always bring, a lot of energy and some really good competitiveness. I anticipate us having a great crowd. The students have been lined up outside pretty much all day. So hopefully the student section and the home crowd gives us an extra lift tonight.
Well said. Coach, thanks. Good luck tonight.
Yep. Thanks, Sean.
Head coach Todd Golden, tip-off between the Gators and the Seminoles after this on the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Oh, Mr. Gecko, is it true what they say about Geico's emergency roadside service?
I'll own up to it. Yes, it's all true.
You mean to say Geico's emergency roadside service really is 24/7?
And it's available on the phone or app. It's all part of getting more with Geico. I don't mean to be rude, but could I scooch past you all? You're standing in the way of my yoga class.
One more, Mr. Gecko, the fans must know. Why yoga?
Well, it helps with my posture. It's my back. It ain't what it used to be.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Get 1.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Offer valid through December 1st, 2025. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $28.64 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
The home of the orange and blue. This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Calling all Gators, students, alum, and diehards who bleed orange and blue. VyStar Credit Union and UF Athletics are teaming up to earn you more green. Sign up for the VyStar UF Gators credit card and get up to 20% off select Gators home game tickets. Plus, you can get a $150 bonus and up to 3% cash back on purchases when you use your new card. Whether you swipe at the swamp or tap around town, earn more. Visit VyStarCU.org to learn more. VyStar Credit Union. Go Gators. Get cash back. Federally insured by NCAA. Bonus offer subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Visit VyStarCU.org for full details.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
The following is a Learfield presentation of the Gators Sports Network.
This is Florida Gators head basketball coach Todd Golden, and I'd like to thank these major partners that bring you this radio broadcast of Gators basketball: Meldon Law, UF Health, and Wells Fargo. Now, here's the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Okay, let's do this. 77th meeting all time between Florida and Florida State. Great to have you inside the O-Dome tonight. Got the champ back, Lee Humphreys, alongside as we get set for the Gators and the Seminoles. Here as we renew this rivalry tonight, we find Florida State at 2-0 under a brand new head coach, and Florida at 1-1, dropping the 10th in the AP rankings and in the coaches poll as well. Let's start with the rivalry itself. It means something, Lee. You played in it, and we renew it tonight. The Gators have won 4 straight against Florida State.
This is a special game, Sean. Todd is undefeated 3-0 against Florida State. If you think back to his first game, we were down 18 or so at half, came back and won. And there was so much excitement in that locker room after that game. and you could just feel the energy around the rivalry there, and it's going to be great tonight with a packed O-Dome.
No doubt. The Gators are coming off of a 104-64 win over North Florida. The Seminoles at 2-0. They've got a brand new head coach. They're playing totally different than they used to under Leonard Hamilton, and a ton of new players coming in out of the portal. It's a Seminoles team that's going to test the Gators tonight.
It's a dangerous game, Sean. They've got 6 guys averaging double figures. They shoot a ton of threes. They shot 47 last game. They're making 15.5 per game. We have got to guard the three-point line. We've also got to take care of the ball to make sure they don't get out and run.
When you look at those keys that you have, those are 2 of your 3 keys tonight. Expand a little bit, if you don't mind, about what those keys mean and how they impact the result.
Florida State is going to play fast, so matching up in transition at the three-point line is not easy. You've got to be very alert. You've got to talk and communicate as a team to make sure you match up quickly, because they're going to look for threes first. You've also got to take care of the basketball. They're forcing 19 turnovers per game. Any turnover is a transition starter, and it's even tougher to guard the three-point line.
Speaking of the three-point line, Gators at 22%. They need to be better at that, don't they?
It's going to go up, Sean. We're going to see some made threes go up. Tonight, the floodgates are going to open, and we are going to hit some shots. But you're right. We've got to shoot better than 22%. We're only making 6.5 per game.
We'll track your keys as we go along, especially early. We believe the first 10 minutes of this game are going to go a long way as to deciding who wins this rivalry matchup tonight. Starting lineups being introduced to that near-capacity crowd at the O-Dome. Let's get you those starters. They're brought to you by Wells Fargo, official retail bank of the Florida Gators. We'll start with the visiting Seminoles, 2-0 under first-year head coach Luke Laux. Robert McCray V, one guard out of Columbia, South Carolina. He's next to Kobe McGee. McGee's from Allentown, Pennsylvania, 6'5" senior, transferring from Drexel. 3-guard lineup also features Leger Jones out of Neptune Beach. He most recently played for St. Bonaventure. He's been to many stops, but he's off to a 19-point-per-game start. Chauncey Wiggins at the 4, 6'10" senior out of Atlanta. This is Wiggins' 100th career game. The most of those came in 3 years at Clemson. And then Alex Steen, the senior from Panama City Beach, Florida. He's looking for his 200th career block tonight. He is a transfer from from Florida Southern, a Division II school where he played for 3 years. McCray, McGee, Jones, Wiggins, and Steen for Florida State. Meanwhile, for Todd Golden and the Florida Gators, third straight game using this starting 5. Xavier Lee at one guard, Boogie Fland at the other. The two of them have combined to go now 5 for 24 from three-point range in 2 games thus far. Thomas Houck's red hot, although the three-point shot is down. He comes into today's game averaging nearly 20 a game. Alex Condon coming off of a big double-double, 25 points and 10 rebounds at the floor. And then rounding out the Gator 5, Ruben Chinyelu, the junior Nigerian transfer from Washington State. Chinyelu, Condon, Houck, Fland, and Lee for the Florida Gators. Our officiating crew tonight, Joe Lindsay, he's the lead, and then the 2 umpires, Pat Adams and Lee Castle. No team wearing white tonight, both with their dominant colors. And Chinyelu and Steen at the jump circle. We're underway, and Florida State has won the opening tip. They'll shoot to the end to our left. The other schools got their crimson jerseys on tonight. And a turnover already. Flair with a steal on the right wing. Brings it up himself. Pass up a 3 goes to Lee. Angle right 3. Front iron no good. Tap out rebound. Condon finds Flam between the circles. While the Gators have not shot the 3 well, they've really rebounded at a good clip. And as a result, have had a ton of second chance points. Condon receives between the circles, shoves it to Houck, wing right, head and shoulder fake, drive and kick to Lee, left of the top of the arc, 3 to shoot. Over to Flan, wing left, right hand dribble to the foul line, pulls it back out and can't get a shot away from 3. So both teams have a horrendous possession to start the game.
We had a great look early in transition from Xavier, and he missed it. Alex did a nice job creating another possession for us, and it almost looked like Florida State went into a quasi-zone off the offensive rebound.
Yeesh. These 2 teams first met in basketball in 1951 on December the 29th. Here's Wiggins to the left side of the lane, to the block, gets under Flan, lost the dribble, stolen. Lee with the loose ball. Lee up the floor, slings it to Flan, wing right. Boogie pulls it out against the very long Chauncey Wiggins. Opening minute and a half here of the ball game. No score. Condon catches top of the arc. Looks inside, nothing high-low. Over to Houck, wing left for 3. Good, buried it. That's how this one starts. Florida 3, Florida State nothing. Seminoles have yet to get a shot up. Here it comes. Wiggins for three straight away, no good. Rebounded by Chinyulu. 15 made threes per game for Florida State. They're going to let it fly. They want to shoot 54% of their shots from downtown. Hauk trying to feed the post. Tipped, saved by Chinyulu right of the lane. Back out to Hauk, puts his head down. Drives on steam, up strong, and fouled. Missed the shot. But Hauk will go to the line here for 2 free throws at 18-17.
Great work from Tommy. He had buried a three on the previous possession when Florida State got lost on a switch. He had a chance to take a contested three there, but showed the ball. Florida State jumped, and he did a nice job attacking the basket.
Hauk early on this season, 14 of 18 at the line. First free throw is good.
Coach talked a lot in the pregame, Sean, about Florida State playing some funny defenses, and it looked like they went zone after the offensive rebound. I'm going to watch that to see if we see it again.
Okay. Both free throws good. This ball game is a 5-0 Thomas Hauk affair. He has all 5 of the points in the ball game. Robert McCray, the 5th. On the bounce here, front court left. Walks it toward the Gators logo. Big high screen from Steen. He'll roll. Pass to McGee, top of the arc. Drives to the elbow. Steps through Lee and hits a runner. And an extra step. Florida State's on the board. It's 5-2. Plan the transfer from Arkansas. The left-hand dribble over the top. Pull up for three. Wide open. Short. Rebound, Chinyulu in the corner. Stripped, saved by Florida State, then thrown off Chinyulu and out of bounds. Seminoles basketball length to the floor to go, and already a Florida State sub. They'll go small, and they do so here, and they'll sub a lot. Martin Somerville in for his first run at 6'3", replacing the 6'9" junior.
Florida State in a test boogie. They went under that pick and roll, giving up the three-point shot attempt.
5-2 Gators, 17:44 and counting here in the first half. Kind of in the mud here early. Kind of favoring Florida at the moment. Wiggins catches between the circles, puts his head down, drives Fland on the left side of the lane. Condon in the neighborhood to help. Picks up the dribble, throws outside to McCray. McCray bumps into Chinyulu, into the paint. Scooper on a reverse, no good. Rebounded by Chinyulu. Rubin was much better on the glass in game 2 than the one rebound he had in game 1. Flang goes right at the screen, drive and kick to Hauk, wing right. Quick pass to the top of the arc. Lead down the lane, lob for the rim. Alley-oop dunk. Smashed home by Chinyulu. First assist for Xavier Lee.
That was beautiful, Sean. Ball was hopping.
7-2 now, Florida. Driving to his right is McGee. Kobe McGee gives it up. Somerville through McCray. Now to Wiggins. Back up top to Somerville. Can't shake Boogie Fland. Pass to the screener on a pick and pop to Wiggins. Wiggins shoves it wing right. Wide open three. Good. That's the problem right there. Can't let him have that. It's Robert McCray burying that to make it 7-5. Gray led Jacksonville last year in scoring. Condon right of the lane. Doubled here off the catch. Give to Hauk, takes it under the goal. Block to Chinyulu. Up strong, got fouled, no call. Rebounds his own miss. Back up with a scooper, no. Tip follow won't go for Hauk. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's off Florida State. Guess they're letting him play into the iron.
How many rebounds did we get for that, Sean? It seemed like we had about 3 or 4 taps at the basket.
They're still trying to input it into the scoring system. You know, it's interesting on the shot clock violation, the Gators' first possession. It was the hands of Flam, but I don't think he gets the turnover. He has not turned the ball over yet this year.
It's amazing.
Into Condon, sideline right. I mean, just getting mugged on the right wing. Skip pass, caught wing left. Flan for three, won't go. Flan remains 0 from 3 this season. McCray up the floor, left side of the lane, spins, jumper left of the rim, no good. Well defended by Hauk. Cleared by Lee. Lee brings it up, pauses, keeps the dribble alive, above the right foul line extended. Crossover dribble, long chest pass, and a swing to Hauk in the left wing. Feed Condon left of the lane. Skip pass caught top of the arc by Flan. Down the lane, whacked before he got into the gather, says Pat Adams. That should be in the gather, and the Gator bench erupts here, arguing that he's in the gather. And I think Joe Lindsay, the crew chief, may correct Pat Adams here and award free throws. Are they going to put this on the baseline? Sure looks like it. We'll take a break. Timeout, our first in the first half. 15:45 to go in the opening half of play. And the Gators lead the Seminoles 7-5. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Publix is here for all your tailgating needs. Publix can keep you chomping and cheering for your Gators from the tailgate to the O-Dome. Dig into our easy-to-share Publix sub platters. Grab an order of hot chicken wings from the deli and savor some sweet treats from the Publix bakery. Remember to pick up all your tailgating favorites before tip-off at Publix, the official supermarket of the Florida Gators. Select items require advance notice.
This is Gators basketball from Learfield.
To aim higher, run faster. It's what elite athletes do. Always strive for better. At UF Health, we have that same DNA. To not just treat a stroke, but to create a fleet of mobile stroke treatment units. To not just do research, but to use AI to save lives with one of the most powerful supercomputers in academia. We believe, like athletes, that human progress has no finish line. UF Health, National Medical Center for Team USA.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Paid for by FDOT.
The official injury and accident law partner of the Gators is proud to sponsor the Charity Stripe campaign to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities of North Central Florida. Melda has been serving our community since 1971, and for every free throw the Gators men and women make this season at home, Melda will donate $19.71 to Ronald McDonald House Charities. We're up to date, 80 free throws made for a donation of $1,577. Thank you, Melda. The free throws here, not in the Gators, says the officiating crew. Off the baseline of the Gators basketball 75. Immediately double count on the catcher. Jump passes out to the left wing. Lee in the kind of, or a hand lock now. Clapjar from him. The rim, lays it up in. Great straight pass from Handlock, who's out the pitch for first time. They go to Contra. They do good one. 9-5 Florida. Sean Kelly Humphrey. Both sides of the O-Dome tonight. That's your Crane right to the target side. There's a whistle. Shot clear foul. It's going to be on Thomas Howe.
Florida State slipping out of the screen there. We just caught us slipping. We had to grab.
Foul on 40 at 15-16. There's some Seminoles as well. He's back in. He started fouls on the pitch. Back in up. Off the inbound. Takes a grip at some yard. And on the Biggs. Winning by Handlock. Going rip. Back across the lane. Shoots a favorite. Last iron no good. By Lee. Had a great night of glass. Lee up top for three. Good. Xavier Lee. What did he need that? 5 for 20 before that. Shot to break.
Like a jump. Florida State went under another pickle.
They trapped left side of the lane. Gators defensively. Trying to play out before the 3-point looks. By Florida. Handle screen. Summerville right lane. Shoots screen. He flopped. No call.
Florida State's third attempt. We've done a nice job keeping them off the line.
Summerville 13 now, 3 on the season. Hand off, left foul extended. Looks for Handlock. Has top of the key. Send it to Houck. Right. Reset the lead at the top of the arc. Back to Houck. Looks inside. Nothing there. Pass. Caught. Top of the arc. Condon. Drives. Spins to the right elbow. Got knocked off balance. Travels with it.
Florida State playing super aggressive against Alex. Whenever he has touched the ball, they have sent two guys at him quick and hard, and he's done a great job up until that possession, managing double teams. He wasn't double there, just lost balance, but he's made some great passes out of double teams tonight.
Really tight double teams, like should be foul type double teams.
Exactly.
I guess they've picked who they want to make sure that that's not the guy that's going to beat us tonight. We'll see. 12-8 Gators. Jump pass caught up top. Summerville pump fake from 3. Drives Klobjar in the lane. Shoots an 8-footer. Back iron, no good. We'll take that. They want to shoot him 3 feet or downtown. Lee on the break trying to thread the needle for Handlock. And on a rim run, it's deflected out of bounds by Steen. I think Steen's going to check back out again. Yep. And they'll bring in Alir Malouk. He's one of the few returners for Florida State. 6'11" out of Baldwin, Pennsylvania. Lee throws it in for the right baseline to Klobjar. Out of Condon. This is a mismatch if Summerville stays on him. Give it up to C.J. Ingram, his first touch of the game. Popping out to catching by Handlock. Sends it left wing for Klobjar. Drives, jump pass to Ingram. Contested 3 off the right wing, no good. Rebounded by Florida State. McGee sends it ahead. And a drive draws a bump. Cam Miles got left side of the lane and draws a foul on Klobjar. And this should be 2 free throws for the Seminoles. Or not? Yes. Say, let's not reinterpret the gather here or the act of shooting tonight for the season.
Coach Golden talking officials about if that's in the gather, then Boogie's layup should have been in the gather that we didn't get.
You know me all too well. First free throw's good. Cam Miles from Chicago, Illinois. Post-grad year at IMG Academy. He went to Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, then to Olympia High School in Orlando, then finished high school at Arizona Compass Academy. Pressure now by the Seminoles. Flan calls for Houck to take it. Get it back to Boogie and up the right side of Klobuchar on the break to Houck. Houck peels away from pressure, gives a Klobuchar up top. Pass up at 3. Refeeds Houck near the left corner. Sling it back up top, turnover Houck. Stolen by McGee. McGee left to the rim, up strong and scores, and that's a tie ball game now at 12-12, and points off turnovers now starting to be a little bit of an issue, and on a 7-0 run is Florida State. Flan breaks the pressure with a catch right front court, give to Ingram, drive and kick into the corner, threw it away. Bad pass, trying to get to Klobuchar. That'll be enough, says Todd Golden. He's going to get Isaiah Brown off the bench. And Brown will check in for Ingram.
Florida State mixing up their defense the last 2 possessions. After the free throw, they extended into a 2-2-1 press. We turned it over. The last possession, they were randomly running and jumping our guards, which we haven't seen tonight.
Gators 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes. Somerville off a screen up high, drives left, give up top for a 3, high arcing, no good. And a foul on the rebound attempt. McGee missed the 3. And a Florida State foul on the rebound attempt by Maluk. Chinilu's going to check back in for the Gators. 12-12 game, 12:42 to go first half. You know, help me out on this. You mentioned the changing defenses of the Seminoles. I feel like the Gators have passed up some opportunities to score, like hesitated when they've had open looks.
Irvine could have shot a 3. CJ could have shot a 3. When you've got the open shots, just take it. An open shot is a great possession. Doesn't matter when it comes.
Flan breaks the press, up left side, goes down the right wing, and he's fouled. The jump pass did find Brown wide open right, but a foul here, and I think it's Somerville.
A little bit of a delayed foul call, but he got hammered on the arm.
Missed the first. Brown tied his career high last game, 9 points against North Florida. Luke Laux subbing again for Florida State. Laux played at Florida State. He was a walk-on, eventually became their starting point.
Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's Seminole Boosters.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org, RP, and the Ad Council.
Hey, Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Grab your friends and dive into the action. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. And Everge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewables partner. Everge, building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Knowles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. The challenge was won by Florida. The ball was off of the Knowles, and so Florida gets the ball. They don't lose the timeout, and they get one more challenge for the rest of the game.
Yeah, next time, let's go ahead and give them about 8 minutes to look at the freaking iPad.
Yeah.
Decision.
Full court pressure. Flan in a double team, fires it down in the corner. Now a cutter to Houck. Houck in the paint, throws it up and in. Houck, physical player. Gators by 3. Long 3, Jones, quickly down the floor, and we're going to have an over-the-back call on Flan, going over the top of McGee, or of Miles, rather. So Flan called for the over-the-back, and Florida State has the ball.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to get to the, you want to be able to get to the glass right here.
12:02 remains. here in our first half. 15-12. Florida into Wiggins, right wing. Wiggins, couple of dribbles, has it on the bounce, swings over to McCray. McCray working a screen, Chinyelu out on him, 10 to shoot. McCray wants to go to work with the left hand, right around him, but misses the layup. Too strong. And the rebound to Florida. Back the other way is Isaiah Brown. Brown flips it over to Flan, man-to-man defensively by the Noles. Flan the cross again behind the back, out to Hauk. Hauk swings over to Klobuchar. Klobuchar, one dribble, top three, no good. Jones the rebound.
Here we got to go right here. We got to go.
Pushing it down the floor, McGee. Long three coming, short, no good. Bodies hit the deck. Foul called on Jones.
Oh, man.
He gets tangled up with Boogie Flan.
Second.
And Jones just picked up his second personal foul. Yikes.
Yeah, that's tough.
Trying to plead his case to Lee Cassell. Lee back in, Condon back in for Florida.
Yeah, here's what's got to happen. We got to get Rob McCray. Rob's got to be, he's going to be okay. He's got to be able to get right here, be able to make shots. Got to the paint because they're going to switch that 1 through 5.
Lee with it near the timeline, down the floor to Hauk. Hauk looking to Condon, gets it to the middle of the paint, throws it up a lob. Chinyelu, a hammer dunk for Ruben Chinyelu. And a mini 5-0 run by Florida. They lead 17-12. McCray, cross-court now to Miles, man-to-man defensively. Florida coming out and challenging the Noles all the way out to the timeline. Jones along the baseline, the up fake by McGee. One dribble, step back three, short. Chinyelu the rebound.
Here we go. What we got to do right now, they're going to try to make a little run right here. We got to just weather it right now.
Flan loses the dribble, trying to get fancy with the ball through his legs. McCray might have got a piece of it, and it's off of Boogie Flan. Turnover. As Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. So Flan, an unforced error. Florida leading 17-12. McCray off a couple of high ball screens. McCray on the attack along the baseline. Tough reverse layup, good. Over the top with the big man Condon.
That's what we got to see from Rob. They're going to switch 1 through 5, and there's not one of any of these 5 that can stay in front of him.
Ends the drought of 2.5 minutes. 17-14, Florida. Chinyelu left wing out to Lee, and now Miles gets called for a reach and a hold, his first, and that puts Florida in the bonus the rest of the way. Sneem back in. Wiggins will sit down. Luke Laux and Jim Moran very active with their substitutions here early in the game, AC.
Yeah, they are. And how we have it set up on the team is Michael Fly. You see him over there. Michael Fly, we like to call it the Fly Magic Book over there, where he keeps all the lists of rotation subs. He's a guy sending them in, subbing guys in, making sure everyone's working in the right place.
Free throw good by Lee. A tremendous player, unanimous first-team All-Ivy League performer 2 years in a row at Princeton.
Yeah, Xavier Lee is a big-time player.
Second one rattles it home. It's in. Lee's got 5. The lead is 5. 19-14. Gators. Backing off. Letting McCray bring it across the timeline. McCray now to Jones, right wing. Jones has 2 personal, staying in there. He'll attack with the left hand, kicking in the corner. Now a foul called on Lee as Somerville started to attack. And Lee picks up his first, team number 4.
Now, again, you want to give credit to Coach Laux over there, because he was sitting there having a conversation with the referees and saying, listen, you called us for some touch fouls. They're touching us all the time as well. And so, again, that's why a lot of times it is important to work the referees some, because, again, it gets their attention on what's really happening.
McCray along the baseline, swings into the right corner. Somerville, there's a tough 3. Oh, my goodness. He got hit on his arm. He thought the ball hit behind the backboard. And they're going to say no contact, that he just shot it behind the backboard. Goodness. Wiggins in. Jones sits down with 2 personals. I think they might have snuck away with that one there. Can't imagine that happens without any contact. Or the defender touching the ball. Hauk along the timeline, threw it away. Up bounce, threw it away. McCray goes up high and is fouled by Hauk as he went up high to throw down a right-handed dunk, and Hauk called for the personal.
Let me tell you this, Hal, you better recognize you may get baptized.
Who?
Man, if he hit his arm, boy.
When McCray goes up, it's like the guy's on a pogo stick. Goodness. Hauk thought he got all ball. And goodness gracious.
Yeah, somebody got all ball.
That was McCray going up high, and he was going to come down, throw it down hard. He'll shoot 2. He's got 5 points in this game. Free throw good. McCray 6 to lead all FSU scores. Florida leads 19-15. 9:46 to play until halftime. Robert McCray, the 5th, out of Columbia, South Carolina, shorts the second one. Chinyalu the rebound. 19-15. Gators by 4. Leading a double team back near the timeline to Flan. Tries to dribble through it in the paint all the way in. Throws it up and in. Athletic move by Boogie Flan. His first points, and Knowles back the other way. Crossing over McCray, kicking Wiggins, left wing 3.
Big time.
Nothing.
Listen,
but nylon by
that's
Chauncey.
what happens. It does not matter. They scored, get the ball out, get up and down the floor, because they're going to have to. There is a mismatch. These bigs cannot stay in front. That time, Rob got downhill, made again, there was a spray and play that time.
Planned a long 3.
There
That's
we
no
go.
good. Rebound, knocked around. Foul on Condon. Loose ball foul on Condon, and that's his second personal, Adrian.
There it is. Good job. Jeff Culhane, I wish I had an earpiece of Boogie Flan's ear just saying, shoot it, shoot the 3.
Boogie Flan coming in, Adrian. 0-5 from downtown in his first 2. He's 0-3 tonight.
I think if he was playing pickup with Prince, shoot the J, shoot it.
Cannot beat that reference right there. 21-18 Florida, under 9 minutes left until halftime. McCray working a couple of high ball screens across, inside on the bounce, driving all the way in, blocked by Henlogden. The other way, Lee, 2-on-1. Lee, lob, out, look out below. A 2-hand cram. 23-18. Somerville quickly back the other way. Over to McGee. Back to Somerville, left wing. Off a high ball screen. Cross court pass McGee, the up fake. He'll attack. McGee all the way in. Top shot, missed it, no. Steen offensive rebound and a double team needs help. Steen had it knocked away, but a foul called on the reach as Steen trying to get the ball out under the basket. They're going to call it on Henlogden.
Good. Great job that time by Alex. Again, that time by Steen getting in there, making a play.
LeJay Jones back in with 2 personals. McCray will sit down. Need to get LeJay going here a little bit. And Steiner at the line to shoot 2. Playing in his 90th career game, Alex Steen. Couple of rebounds tonight. 1-1. Free throw, good by Steen. Earns the bonus.
Okay. This is what, I tell you what, the thing that's got to happen, Jeff, is that if they score, we have to get the ball and just go, because what you're going to end up having, you're going to have one of those bigs on one of our guards, and then you have an advantage because their defense is not set.
Steen makes them both, and the Gator lead at 3, 23-20, 8:20 to play. Now we run and jump Flan on the timeline. Flan's in trouble. He's got to call a timeout. Yep. Great job by Somerville and McGee as Flan dribbled to the sideline, and he was toast.
Yeah, great job. Again, our run and jump, we went to that. We've seen that earlier this year. As we've gone and we've pressed, it's caused people problems.
It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. 8:15 left first half. Florida leading Florida State 23-20. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminoles Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Sunstop Food, Fuel, and More. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. Knowles knocking away from Condon. Masong's going to be called for a reach-in foul as they trap Condon right in front of us on the near sideline, courtside. In our renewal by Anderson courtside seats, and Condon will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1.
Yeah, right there we got him. All Thomas needs to do is get his hands up, get him enclosed in that trap.
Masong called for his second personal. And so team foul number 8, Condon at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 12 of 16 on the year. First one. No good. Steen the rebound. Somerville the outlet. 23-20. Florida on top as we approach 8 minutes left in our first half here in Gainesville. Somerville trying to turn the corner, picks up his dribble right wing, back out to Jones. Jones will drive behind the back, all the way in, top shot. Good, count the bucket and the foul into the chest of Hen, logged in LeJay Jones, a chance at a three-point play.
Great job that time by LeJay, being able to get there, get to the rim, making a bucket. Here's the craziest stat right now that I see, Jeff, is that they're out rebounding us right now, 17-8, I believe.
Yes.
And it's a tie ball game.
Yep.
Or it has a chance to be a tie ball game right here. That is a good thing for this Florida State basketball team right now.
And Adrian now had Logden, Condon, and Houck all have 2 personals. Jones, free throw, got it. 3-point play. We're tied at 23. It's another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint. So the bigs for Florida all in foul trouble and all on the bench right now. Playing far sideline. We're trapping. We're running around. Lee the drive, kicking. Brown corner 3.
He can shoot that all day.
And a rebound to Wiggins and a pushing foul in Chinyulu.
He can shoot that all day long.
And that's Chinyulu's first personal. Will walk the other way and shoot the 1-and-1.
I think they're going to look. They may see it. I think they're going to look at it.
Check to see if it's a flagrant.
Yeah.
Because Steen went down with contact near the head and neck area.
Yeah.
And so the crew can get together and go review this to see if we have a flagrant foul.
Oh yeah.
So a common foul on Chinyulu. He's got his elbow up into the face of Steen. Took him to the deck.
I mean, it was not something done on purpose, but, I mean, by the letter of the law sometimes.
Yeah. Well, flagrant 1 is anything that is excessive contact. So if they deem this excessive, whether it was incidental or not, this can turn into a flagrant 1, which would be 2 free throws in the ball. I don't believe this is a flagrant 2 by any means.
No.
Severe or extreme. But there was an elbow to the face of Steen, and that's what our crew is looking at. Joe Lindsay, the crew chief, Pat Adams, and Lee Cassell.
Yeah, you got a veteran staff right here, and so I know they'll get it right.
They discuss. I think we got a common foul. Yep, so it's going to be a common foul on Chinyulu. That's his first. We'll walk the other way. Team foul number 9 on Florida. The Gators have out-rebounded the Noles 17-9. But guess what, Adrian? Knock on wood. 5 offensive rebounds, 0 second chance points.
Yes. Great job again by this Florida State basketball club.
Steen, the 1-and-1. Good. Knocks it in. Steen, 3 points, all at the line. Florida State's first lead of the night at 24-23 at the 7:42 mark. A 6-0 run. Make it a 7-0 run by the Noles, and Florida State's up by 2 with 7:42 to go. Full court pressure.
That's 5.
Bland looking, nearly a 5 count into Brown. Now Brown will dribble it up, weaving his way through the middle of the floor. Basson guarding him behind the back. Knocked away from behind by Somerville. A turnover. Down the floor and a bad pass by Wiggins. He turns it over looking for Basson, and he threw it too far.
Here's the thing right now with this group you got. This is the thing with this group you got in the game right now. Besides, I mean, they'll say Klobuchar's a shooter. I don't really, you got him and Lee. The rest of these guys aren't really going to be shooting that. Watch the lob.
Lob. Shinyulu went up high and threw it down hard. And Shinyulu has been the recipient of that quite a bit tonight. Gators tied up at 25. 7:14 and counting left in our first half. Jones behind the back, all the way in. Tough shot, no. Good contest by Shinyulu. Lee the rebound. The other way, Flan in the corner. Klobuchar. Cross court pass Lee. Rips through on the attack all the way in. Blocked from behind by McCray. And Jones grabs a loose ball.
Gotta go.
Now Jones down the floor. Top of the key. Wiggins a long 3. Good.
There it is.
Off the window. The bank is open on Tuesday night here in Gainesville.
He definitely does a little online banking. Maybe put a little money in crypto today.
28-25. All threes. And Basson just picked up his third. He's got to learn to stay away there.
Yeah, as a freshman, he has got to learn how to do that because it's when you have 2 fouls, you just can't just run and attack people.
All threes are brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. So Klobuchar at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw. Good. So Basson exits. And McGee's back in. 28-26. Florida State leading Florida, the 10th ranked Gators. Second one. Got to go. Klobuchar with 4 off the bench. And a happy Veterans Day to everybody out there, obviously, especially to all of our great veterans. We can't say thank you enough.
Here we go. Keep it. He kept his dribble alive this time.
McCray lost the dribble and a turnover, battling Shinyulu. Flan racing the other way, behind the back on the bounce. Flan, McCray on him, off a Houck screen. Back over to Houck between the keys. Dribble handoff, Klobuchar. NBA 3 coming. In and out, no good. Rebound, Shinyulu underneath. In traffic, in a double team. Spinning throw, throws it up. In and out, no good. Wiggins the rebound.
Take care of it.
Wiggins middle of the floor. Wiggins swings over now to Somerville, the up fake. He'll drive, kick, Wiggins, NBA 3 on the way. Buckets! Somerville to Wiggins, and Wiggins buries his third 3. He is 9.
Here we go. We got to just stay under control. Got to take care of the basketball. Don't foul.
Bland works a dribble, left wing extended. 5:35 and counting, 31-27 Florida State. Swings over right wing, Lee, a long 3. That's no good. And the rebound now to McGee. Luke Luck says, let's go. Push it down the floor. McGee the cross between the legs. Over to McCray. McCray, left wing to Jones.
Right here. We got to get by him.
To McCray, wanting to drive behind the back. Driving on Houck. Spinning, pivoting. Tough shot with the right hand. No good. Rebound tapped out to Lee. Lee racing the other way, middle of the floor. Swings over to Boogie Flan. Flan the cross, drives around the baseline all the way to the rack, lays it up and in.
Yeah, can't do it. Here we go. Here we go. Coming out right now. We're gonna run our 5 wide.
Under 5 to play first half. 31-29 Florida State. McCray on the attack, bumped into, and they're gonna call it a turnover. And Rob is really struggling, Adrian, with the physicality tonight with the ball in his hands.
He is. He's got it. This is one of the biggest things that's been a little bit of Rob's issue is, I talked to you about it. Can he just stay control with that basketball. Because listen, if he's got to learn how to do it, because they're going to switch, and that's what we keep running every time where they put Chinelu on him. He can get by him. He just got to be strong with the basketball.
Some full court pressure. Lee attacks all the way in, down low to Condon, lays it up and in.
Got to call timeout.
And they attack the press well and get us to the 10. Tied at 31, 4:30 to play first half. Somerville drives, kicks to Wiggins.
No.
Wiggins a tough three, no good. Rebound, Steen battling, knocked out to Fland. Across the timeline near sideline. Fland with it, trying to regain the lead for the Gators. Fland probing, Fland dribbling right wing. Back out Hauk. Hauk over to Klopshar. Klopshar rips through. Hauk with it now. Hauk on the bounce, picks it up, backdoor Cutley, out to Klopshar, a left wing triple, no good! And the rebound out of bounds. It's going to be off of UF and back to Florida State.
Let me tell you right now, they're coming into this game. This Florida basketball team was shooting 26%, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at it from the three-point line coming into the game. And
22 coming in, yeah. One of the worst in college basketball. To your point.
Yeah, and I think that what Florida State's got to understand is this. We have their guy Lee can shoot it. Again, you're going to have Hal can shoot it. Everybody else shoots short, and you got a short closeout too, and play from there.
And a timeout on the floor with 3:59 left first half. We're all tied at 31. We'll take a timeout. We are back after this break.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Jack Cabot for a quick out-of-town score update out in Chapel Hill. How about Radford knotted up 22-22 with the 18th ranked Tar Heels? Guys, big one here. Back to you.
Yes, it is, Jack. Tied at 31. Another timeout, and Xavier Lee is going to pick up a cheapie. Reaching in, holding on to Somerville as he grabbed a handoff from Wiggins. Left wing extended.
Yeah.
Back to Jack Cabot.
Well, I got to tell you, the fan next door to us right now looked over at me and asked, "Are you guys ranked?" I said, "No, not yet," because she's like, "Your team is pretty good."
There it is, right there.
Hey, when it's all said and done, the lady in the front row with the white hat on, you got to go with her.
The cowboy hat, the
cowboy
orange jacket, yeah. Somerville go the free throw. I want to have a conversation with her.
Yeah,
you guys are getting it all in right now. I feel left out.
Hey, by the way, that's an elite cowboy hat you guys on, too.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think the Lone Ranger was rocking that
one. 32-31. The student section is right on top of us. I've got streamers hanging out of my hair right now. Somerville, free throw, made them both.
shot.
He's got 4 points off the bench. The lead at 2 points, 33-31. 3:40 and counting left until halftime here on the road in Gainesville. Florida has won 4 in a row in the series. Xavier Lee off a Houck screen. We switch it. Lee, cross-court pass to Flan. Flan, Condon along the baseline. Pass inside to Houck. Ripped away by Somerville.
Great job.
Down the floor, Somerville.
Takes
Middle
care
of the
of it.
floor. Driving, kicking. Wiggins the up fake. One dribble, long three. No good. And the rebound. Lee falls down. That's a travel. Oh, they're going to say that Somerville bumped him. I thought Houck was the one that knocked him over, Adrian.
Wow. Wow,
They call that Miles, actually. I thought it was Gator on Gator crime right there where Houck bumped into Lee and knocked him over.
Yeah. I think that's, what's that, 2 on Cam? Yeah.
And Lee will shoot here, shoot 2. As the Gators now in the double bonus. Lee at the line, free throw, good. Xavier Lee knocks it in. McCray back in. What do you want to see here, Adrian, out of McCray in the final 3 minutes of this half?
You got to take care of the basketball. You got 4 turnovers.
Yep.
You cannot be at the point and you got 4 turnovers and you have a negative 11 plus minus right now. Rob has really got to tighten this up in the way he's playing again. Heck of a basketball player, but that is the one thing that has been the kind of the knock on him is his inconsistency. We see 17 assists, 2 turnovers. Now we're playing the game. He's got 4 turnovers already in the first half.
Lee made them both. He's got 7 points. Tied at 33. McCray picks it up. Houck all over him. McCray in trouble. Needs some help. Hand off Miles. Miles gets downhill. Tripped by Flan. Yes. Cam might have bumped his head on Steen's foot. He's a little slow to get up. And Flan just picked up his second personal. And Miles will head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah. What's got to happen is this. You see right now with Rob, he's playing and you know, he's kind of a little bit hesitant with what he's doing. So he's got to keep playing. He's got to keep going, got to keep playing.
So it's Miles to shoot 2. 5 minutes tonight. Free throw good. All 3 points from the line for Miles. Originally from Chicago, but calls Orlando home. He moved there in 6th grade and logged it in. Flanders out. 7.5 points, 1.5 rebounds per game. Cam Miles, true freshman. Second one. Missed it, no good. And logged in the rebound. They double team him along the baseline, and the pass is kicked by Miles. It'll stay with the Gators. Here comes Jones back in. I think Somerville, yes, coming out.
Yeah, how many? He's got 2, right? Or 3. Martin?
He has 1.
Got 1, okay.
Jones has 2, coming in with 2 personals. Here's some full court pressure by the Garnet and Gold. In the middle, Houck. Houck rips through on the attack, dribbles it back out. Cross court pass to Lee. Now Condon. Condon looking high-low, not there. In the corner, Houck attacking on Jones, spinning, kicking. Lee the up fake on the attack, in the paint, back out Houck. Houck 1 dribble, 6, 5, 4, Condon pivoting, spinning, hands off Houck, fall away jumper, air ball no good, shot clock violation.
Let's go.
How about that, Adrian Crawford in the half court?
Again, second shot clock violation of the day by the Noles.
Flan back in, hand locked it out. 2:24 left first half, 34-33 Florida State. Knowles pushing the pace, playing hard. Wiggins in, Steen out. We haven't made a shot in the last 3:31. Trying to get it going. We've done a good job getting to the line.
Yeah.
11 of 13 from the stripe. We've shot more than the home team. Now McCray trying to get it going here. McCray behind the back with the left hand, kicking. McGee a long 3, no good. Rebound, bounced out of there by Boogie Flan.
That's a good shot. It's a good look. That's what you want right there.
Down the floor to Lee. Lee between the legs on the dribble. Swings over to Condon. Condon will shoot a long three. No good. And the rebound to LeJay Jones.
Yeah, I'm giving this whole team Rondo treatment. Oh,
Jones
he's got
across,
a baby
all
off
the way in. Missed the layup. The rebound. McGee puts it up and in with the left hand. How about a second chance point there for the Noles?
There we go. Kobe McGee. If you look at it right now, Kobe is 0 for 3, but he's got 3 field goals right now.
36-33 Florida State. Plan runs the show. Now to Houck. Houck starts to drive with the right hand. Bumped into by McCray. And so McCray picks up his first foul, and Houck will head to the line and shoot 2. Houck wanting continuation, as he did take that extra step, throw it up and put it in. Lee Cassell's going to come over. I don't think he can look at this.
I don't think he can either.
I don't believe Cassell can review this play on his own, and he's doing it. I don't think he can review that. I think he just realized it.
Yeah.
And he can't review that call, and now he's walking away. 2 free throws for Houck. Made the first one. That was odd. As Lee Cassell, I think, just got caught in the middle there. It was like, oh, yeah, wait, I can't do that.
Yeah. This is the one thing about this Florida team right now. It's if a team who plays a lot of zone and knows how to box out zone, I would play this team zone the entire time. But it's just we were thinking, you look at trying to play zone, but think about zone, it's so hard to box out in the zone if you don't play it consistently.
Houck makes them both. Crowd into it, 36-35 Florida State, 1:20 to play first half. McCray guarded by Condon, over to Somerville. Somerville looking inside, Wiggins battling, playing down low. Wiggins going to work along the baseline, 10 to shoot. Wiggins rises up, puts it in.
There it is. When you have a baby, you put him to sleep.
Chauncey Wiggins with 11 to lead off Florida State scores. Condon top of the key. Condon whips it over to Klopshar, back to Condon. Condon the up fake. Kicks in the corner to Lee. Lee off a screen. Step back 3 coming, no good. And the rebound to Basong, who checked in with 3 fouls.
Let them shoot all night long.
45 seconds to go. 38-35 Florida State. Luke Lopp shouting out instructions. Crossing over McCray, the attack all the way in. Puts it up and in.
He's another baby.
High off the window. McCray puts it in. Noles by 5. The largest lead of the night for FSU. We run and jump. They swing it over to Lee.
Don't foul, Thomas.
Lee driving. Lee on the attack. Threw it away. Somerville took it away. Down the floor, McGee. He threw it away. A turnover by Martin. Now down the floor, the Gators. Lee kicking. Condon lays it in. Final 10 seconds. 40-37. McCray has it. Shot clock off. 6, 5. Oh, nice move by McCray. McCray kicks it out. Basong. Somerville at the horn. 3 blocked by Xavier Lee.
Great job, great job, great job.
Adrian Crawford, what do you think? What a game here so far, huh?
If we would have said we are getting out-rebounded right now, I mean, we
nearly 2-1.
2-1, and we're up 3 points. What would you say?
I take it. Florida out-rebounding Florida State 28-15 with 9 offensive rebounds, but 0 second chance points by the Gators. My goodness.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes are in the books. Well, through 20, the Noles have acquitted themselves just fine against the defending national champions here in Gainesville tonight. Halftime score, Florida State leading Florida 40-37. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this break.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
And you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here. Wolfson Children's Hospital. They're the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Well, I tell you, folks, see this score on their scoreboard of choice, and they say, Luke Laux' team's not bad. At the half, Florida State leading the defending national champion Florida Gators, 10th-ranked Gators, 40-37. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Cabot at courtside. Adrian, we've pushed the pace. We've sped them up. We've forced them into 11 turnovers as well on their home floor. We've got 8 points off of those turnovers, and to your point, they're out-rebounding us nearly 2-1, and we're up by 3 right now. Take me through your thoughts.
Yeah, I think that the fact that we've turned them over, we've turned them over 11 times is a really big one. You're talking about a pretty good backcourt between Xavier Lee and Boogie Flan. You're looking at it right now, and you see, between Howe and Condon with 2 turnovers apiece. And I think that this Florida State basketball team is super confident. I'll say this, right before we went out on the floor tonight, I was in the locker room, and Coach Laux put up the ESPN odds. And it's like, hey, there's only 7% of people would ever thought that we're going to win this basketball game. Then he had a couple words about the other 92%.
Yep.
And this group came out there, and again, they take on the identity of their head basketball coach, which is they believe they are the best team in the country. And they, genuinely, in their hearts, believe that. And he has put such a belief in these kids. And so when you watch them, they just go and, think about this. Florida gets up 5, maybe 7, I can't remember what it was, and you think, oh, man, here we go. You get that feeling because we weren't playing good at all at the beginning, and you're like, I know that feeling where it just starts to go bad, right? We've had that for the last few years where you're like, oh, here we go. And just watching this team, they just, again, we talked about it before, poison the noise. They haven't let that rile them. They still shooting the ball, and man, I think they've come in with their work boots. They haven't rebounded the way they need to. But here's what they haven't done. They've not let Florida punk them at all.
Yep.
And that's what's been a great job.
We are live from our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global.
Who's hungry to win some Jersey Mike's? It's time for the Jersey Mike's, presented by Jersey Mike's.
Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Cabot at courtside, Peyton Russell back in the studio. 40-37, Florida State at halftime. Adrian, how about Chauncey Wiggins? He's knocked down 3 threes and now has tied a career high. 3 straight games in double figures, doing so in the first half.
He has, and the thing about it, you look at him right now, he is 3 for 6. The 3 threes that he's taken that he missed were 3 very tough shots. So let's say he only takes one of those, or doesn't even take. He takes a better shot. I mean, he really should be 3 for 3, maybe 3 for 4. But here's what he does. That's why we say let it fly, because you know what? He missed his first couple, and then he just kept letting it go, and he's doing good. I mean, you look at it right now, Kobe McGee, if we would say Kobe McGee's 0 for 4 from 3, we would say, man, we're in a little bit of an issue, but Kobe McGee, he's gotten to the rim, he's helped his team, he's gotten 4 rebounds as well. And so across the board, the one thing, too, I want to give it to Martin Somerville, 3 steals. I mean, this team is being active, and they're playing good basketball.
40-37 at the half. Jack Cabinet up next with some score, stats, and more from around college basketball. Jack's back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart, fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
For more college basketball today, here's Jack Cavavit.
Down in Gainesville, Florida State, they lead the Gators 40-37 right now. Sticking with some key stats from the first half, Florida currently out-rebounding the Noles as it stands 28-15. But where the Noles have made up some ground, they've turned the Gators over 11 times. Couple steals, you heard AC talking about it from Martin Somerville. He's got 3 of his own, and a couple from Leger Jones, Robert McRae V, and Kobe McGee. The Noles 33% from three-point land right now, 5 of 15 as a team. Without maybe your best three-point shooter, Kobe McGee 0 of 4 right now. Expect that to heat up in the second half. Some other scores from around college basketball. Currently the under-12 Wake Forest out of the ACC taking on number 6 ranked Michigan. That's a close game right now. The Demon Deacs trying to fight back in the second half, 60-55. Michigan, they lead. Out in West Point, Duke, number 4 ranked Blue Devils, they're in command at half, 49-30. They lead over Army. Radford was trying to fight with North Carolina and Chapel Hill, but the Tar Heels able to pull away late in the first half. In halftime break right now, they lead 44-31. The big one tipping off right now, Battle of the Bluegrass, number 9 Kentucky taking on number 12 Louisville. If you told some of the fans from those teams a couple years ago who the coaches would be of these teams and the teams that they would be rocking with, boy, a special matchup tonight. 7-5 or 10-5 now. The Cards, they lead early. 17 minutes still left in the first half. Couple other ranked matchups as well. Number 21 Arkansas taking on Central Arkansas. Number 22 Auburn, they are tied early on with Wofford. And number 25 Kansas trying to avenge the loss to North Carolina last week, taking on Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Later on tonight as well, number 11 Texas Tech and JT Toppin in Champaign to take on number 14th ranked Illinois, and the nightcapper, another top 25 matchup out of the Big East, number 23 ranked Creighton Blue Jays taking on number 19 Gonzaga. Both of those teams looking for a spark here early on in the season. Again, your score here at the half, Florida State 40, Florida 37, leading the way for the Noles. Chauncey Wiggins, as he has done a lot this season, 11 points, 3 of 6 from three-point land, 2 turnovers, 1 assist for Chauncey, 4 of 8 total from the floor. Alex Steen, a couple offensive rebounds, 3 rebounds total, 4 points as well for the Steener. Kobe McGee, 3 of 8 from the floor, 6 points. Robert McCray, the 5th, 8 points, 4 turnovers, trying to limit those here coming in the second half, 3 of 8 from the floor. Leger Jones, 1 of 4 from the field, only taking 1 3-pointer, hasn't made it after he started last game versus Alabama State, 3 for 3 from three-point land, 2 rebounds to go with it, and 3 points total. Martin Somerville, 13 minutes, 1 of 4 from the floor, 3 points, or 5 points, 3 steals. Big one for Martin. That'll do it here at the halftime break. Florida State 40, Florida 37, trying to keep it rolling for the final 20 minutes. Jeff Colhane and Adrian Crawford will have you set on the other side for second half. You're listening to Seminole Sports Network from Legends Global.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Join us after the new year for Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Louts. Dates to be announced soon. Live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. The shows will air from 7 to 8 p.m. You'll be able to watch them on all Florida State basketball streaming platforms, the Seminoles Unconquered app, and listen, of course, on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app as well. About 20 minutes. Here we go. And through 20, the Seminoles have gone out and shown out. They lead Florida 40-37 in front of a near sold-out crowd here at Exactech Arena on the campus of the University of Florida. 3-point lead. And you talk about the ability, Adrian, to defend the three as well. Florida has struggled coming in, only 22% from three, 343rd of 363 and they're only 2 of 14 tonight as well.
Yeah, they are struggling, but again, they got capable shooters, so you got to be careful. What referee came over and talked to me, and don't call
man,
that.
LeJay Jones just got held, called for a hand check. 4 seconds into the second half, and just picked up his third.
Can't do that, man. Cannot do that. But what he did tell me was that that foul they called on, I believe they called the foul early on. It was maybe on the boost 3. It was
Miles.
It was on Miles.
Bassong,
but it really wasn't on Bassong. It was actually on McCray.
Okay.
So now McCray. So Thomas only has 2 fouls.
So Bassong has 2.
Yep.
McCray has 2. Now there's some confusion on who they told the scores table it was on. That's going to be on Jones. That's his third. And team foul number 1. All ready to go now. Out flips it back out to Flan in the backcourt. Just underway second half, 40-37. Condon, left wing. Hands off to Xavier Lee. Lee, down low, Condon, backing his way in. Guarded by McGee, a double team. Swings out to Houck, a long 3. In and out, no good. McGee the rebound. Florida 2 of 15 from downtown.
Houck right now, I think, is their best three-point shooter.
Nobody guards McCray all the way in. Puts it up, missed it, no good with the right hand. Was challenged by Condon. Running the floor is Condon the other way. A drive by Fland all the way. Kicks it to Houck. Bumps into Houck. Fland did. Now he swings back out to Lee off a high ball screen. Lee probing. Swings now. Houck, Fland. Drives with the left hand all the way to the rack. Nice pass, Condon. Puts it up and in.
Yeah.
Puts it up. Missed it, I should say. Shinlu dunked it. If that's on Jones, it's his 4th.
Yeah. And here's the problem. Kobe McGee cannot let Boogie Flan get by him. You know he's not shooting the ball. You cannot give him a straight line drive.
Jones just picked up the personal. Now, live stat says 3 personal fouls. Condon shooting 2. That's good. But I believe that's number 4. So they've got something wrong on their end on what the foul situation is. We have Jones for 4, and he's coming out. Somerville in. Condon made the first, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Second one from the big fella. Good. 6 points. Alex Condon put his name in the NBA draft last spring, elected to come back to Florida. 40-39 Florida State. McCray works it. McCray driving on Flan, kicking out Somerville. Now to Steen. Steen turns the corner all the way in. Look out below. In a 2-hand rim ripper by the big fella.
The Steener.
He puts some strength into that one. Houck right corner. Houck now to Condon. 42-39 Florida State. Condon dribbling left wing. Shinyulu, top of the key.
Back up.
Shinyulu back out to Houck. The up fake. Lob. Shinyulu grabs it underneath the basket. Stepping through, falling down, throws it up, missed it. Houck trying, battling for the ball is McGee. Flan with an offensive rebound, missed it, but a whistle and a foul called on the Knowles.
Yeah, gotta get to the glass. Gotta get to the glass.
Gotta find a way to secure it. I know it's a big challenge tonight. They're the best offensive rebounding team in college basketball, but you gotta grab it. Especially when it's bouncing around like that.
Yeah, we gotta get to that.
Fouls on McGee, just his first. 2 shots for Boogie Flan. From the Bronx in New York. Missed the free throw.
Ball don't lie.
Flan now 5 of 9 from the line. A Florida team that lost Walter Clayton, Will Richard, Denzel Aberdeen, and Elijah Martin off of last year's national championship team.
Let me tell you this. Walter Clayton was that dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the Jordan Travis it factor. And so that's what you can't make. That's what you can't replace.
Second free throw good by Flan. 42-40, Florida State. McGee off a screen, a long 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound, Shinyulu. The rim spit that one out. Flan racing the other way. Flan driving. Flan cut off by McCray, left wing. Lob down low, Condon guarded by McGee. We come over and double team. Cross court to Lee. Extra pass, Houck the up fake around Steen all the way in. No! We're going to have an offensive foul called. An illegal screen on Shinyulu. Todd Golden can't believe it. They say Chinulu hooked and held onto Wiggins. We'll take that one. There is McCray off a screen, left wing, in a double team. Nice pass to Steen! Look out below, a two-hand cram. 44-40, Florida State.
Rob McCray with the hee-hee.
Condon between the keys, hand off Lee. Lee looking for room, crossing. Lee with the left hand. Lee guarded by Wiggins, not a Houck, left wing. Houck probing. Houck swings it back out to Xavier Lee. Lee, one dribble, a long three, in and out, no good. Wiggins the rebound. Outlet down the floor, Somerville far sideline. Somerville swings over to Wiggins, catch and release, three coming, no good. Rebound knocked around, run down by Houck near sideline. Here's Houck racing the other way, crossing over. Houck hesitates with the right hand all the way to the rack, puts it up and in.
You cannot let him get to that place.
44-42. McCray left wing off a Steen screen. McCray back out to McGee. Here's a left wing rainmaker. Ring it up for Kobe McGee to silence the crowd.
Big time shot.
His first three of the night, he has 9. All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Houck a left wing three ball. That's good. Shot for shot here tonight in Gainesville. 47-45. Houck buries it. He's got 16 to lead all scores. McCray crossing. McCray spinning. McCray lost it, got it back, kicks in the corner now. Somerville, long step back three, in and out, no good. The rebound to Houck. Steen now called for a reach-in foul. 93 feet away from the basket. His second, team number 4. Some subs here. Maluk in. Basong in, Steen and McGee are out for Luke Laux.
Yeah, and what you saw Coach Jim Moran say over there to Kobe McGee was like, off Hal, you don't help. He's the one guy right now. Him and Lee are the two guys that Lee can get going, Hal can get going. Anybody else, if you got to help, you help off.
Houck 2 of 3 from 3. Florida's 3 of 17. Full court pressure, the Gators beat it. Back over to Lee. Pass a defense all the way in, up and under move, no good. Put back dunk by Handlocked. And we're tied at 47. The size starting to hurt the Noles a little bit here. McCray to Somerville. Downhill, Somerville. The up fake. Pass in the corner, Basong three, blocked by Houck. Run down by Lee. Drives into it right now. Lee the other way to Houck. Houck, cross court to Lee off a flare, a long three, no good. And McCray the rebound.
We gotta go right here.
He wants to
go at him.
Far sideline. McCray swings over to Basong, a right wing triple, ring it up. Thomas Basong, the big Frenchie.
The croissant.
50-47. Condon at top of the key, three coming, no good. Rebound, good battle by Maluk. Basong runs it down. What a game we have here tonight. This is college basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Crossing over McCray all the way in. Tough Friday shot, no. But a foul on the body by Handlocked.
Hey, let me tell you this.
His third.
The confidence of this team. Thomas Basong's a freshman, not a great three-point shooter. Gets blocked, comes down, lets it ride again.
All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics, with offices in Tallahassee. 15-14 to play. Florida State leading 10th-ranked Florida 50-47. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminoles Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Robert McCray at the line to shoot two. 50-47, Florida State leading Florida here in Gainesville. Free throw. Money. McCray, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Set, of course, that new single game record in the opener last week versus Alcorn State with 17 dimes. Second one. Money. Miles coming in, McCray getting a breather. McCray now at 10 points. Here tonight, the lead to 5, 52-47. Steen in, Maluk out as well for the Garnet and Gold. Full court pressure. Lee will inbound to Klobuchar. And they threw it away. How about that? Lee threw it back to Klobuchar and threw an errant pass. And that's a sign of this defense putting some pain in the brain right now.
It is. And right now, here's what we got. We're looking at this group in the game right now. You got to get a little, whoever. Klobuchar is guarding right now.
Garnet Somerville. Hand off down to Miles. Guarded by Klobuchar, weave out front. Somerville, center circle. Somerville guarded by Lee off a high ball screen. Yep, that's an illegal screen on Steen. I could see it the whole way. It was too quick. Part of it is Somerville left a little bit early.
Yeah.
It put Steen in a tough spot.
Yeah.
That's his third. Then we turn it over for the 9th time. Klobuchar working a high ball screen. Picks it up left wing. Now back over to Condon. Condon dribbling left wing. Condon picks it up. Condon looking for help. Condon cross court to Lee. The up fake around Basong. A long step back triple. Short, no good. Rebound to Steener. Down the floor, Somerville. 52-47 Florida State. Cross court to Miles. On the attack all the way in. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound hand logged in. Hauk wants to push. 3-on-3. Hauk, Condon, all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. That's a big man that can run the floor right there.
Yes, man. Good hands, great catch. We got to hold on right now. I don't know how long we can wait with these other guys off the floor.
Somerville threw it away.
Yep,
turnover.
Get Cole, get Rodman back in the game.
Cross-court pass, turnover, Condon the steal. Lee left wing. Driving around Wiggins. He slipped and fell down. That should be a travel.
Come on.
They just called a foul on Wiggins. Not a fan of that call.
Oh.
That's a tough call on Wiggins. That's literally Xavier Lee slipped and fell down. That's a tough one. And Wiggins will pick up his first, team number 6. Oh, they call it on Steen? Who do they call it on? If that's on Steen, it's his 4th. Here's a lob into Hauk. McGee and McCray back in. Flan right wing. Rips through on the attack all the way in the air. Kicks out Hauk. Left wing triple. No good. Rebound. Steen battling with hand locked in. Great hustle by Steen. A jump ball. The arrow points at Florida State.
There it is. Great job that time.
Adrian, who was that last foul on?
They gave it on Steen. He's got 4. That should have been on Chauncey.
He wasn't anywhere near the play, and Steen's got 4. I wonder if Luke Laux knows that right now, or if the bench knows that he's still in the game. 13:50 to go. I don't think they do. Now McCray works up a Basong screen and a Steen screen. Driving with the right hand. Euro step, lost it. A foul called here on this end. Nice take by Robert McCray, the 5th, to the line to shoot 2. That's on Flan. His third personal. So right now, Jones has 4 and Steen has 4, according to our stats monitor. I thought that last foul was on Wiggins. Nevertheless, here's McCray at the line to shoot 2. Crowd getting loud, getting into it. Packed house tonight. Front iron, window, and nightline. For Robert McCray, the 5th, who now has 11 points. Chinulu in, hand logged and out for Florida. 53-49, Florida State. 13:42 to go. Long way to go in this one. But Luke Laux' Noles have acquitted themselves just nicely. Second free throw, no good. Basong battling, but Houck the rebound. Now Fland will walk it across, starts the offense behind the back. Always attacking on the bounce. Bad pass. Condon runs it down left corner, throws it to a cutting Houck. Now Houck driving and a foul called on Miles. On the bump on Houck. And already Florida State has picked up 17 fouls. That's Miles' third, and Florida will shoot free throws. The final 13-27. The Gators, by the way, only have 3 fouls. Houck at the line, 16 points, 6 rebounds, shooting the 1-and-1. 4 of 4 from the line tonight. NCAA West Regional Tournament team in that run, but missed the free throw. But offensive rebound, Chinulu. Swings back out to Fland. Fland off a high ball screen, rises for a 3-ball. Good! His first 3 of the season comes at a big time for the Gators.
We can live with that.
53-52, Florida State. McCray probing with the left hand, lob, Steen underneath, blocked by Chinulu, gets it back, kicks back out to Basong. 12 to shoot. McGee left wing. McGee swings back out to Miles near the timeline. 7, 6, 5 to shoot. Now McCray 4, McCray 3, a step back triple, shorted it. McGee the rebound, shot blocked out of there, bumped by Condon. Wow, we'll take that whistle.
Yeah. Woo, yes we will.
Wow.
They gave us one on that one. Well,
and so McGee will go to the line and shoot 2. Condon just picked up his third, team foul number 4. So it's McGee at the line, shooting 2. The Drexel transfer at the stripe. Free throw. Money. Maluk, Somerville, Wiggins in. Miles, Steen, Basong out. With 12:46 to go, 54-52, Florida State. AC, what do you think here? Talk to me about the pace of this game.
Again, the pace is starting to pick up. What we have to do, though, we've been giving up. We got to get to the glass. Right now, you're going to see us probably come out in our 14. So we're going to try to get this kind of pace going again, see if we can turn them over a little bit.
Making them both into Condon, full court pressure, kicked out of bounds by Somerville. We'll stay with Florida State. 12:45 to go, 55-52. Noles on top by 3. That 2025 National Championship banner hanging in the rafters to our right at the O'Connell Center. Fland to inbound, full court to Condon, back to Fland, racing the other way, they've got numbers. Fland with the right hand in the lane all the way to the rack, up and under, no good. And all of a sudden it's turned into a ref show in Gainesville. A whistle on every end now. And Fland will go to the line to shoot 2. That's on McCray. That's his second. Team foul number 8. Right now, Florida State, 16 of 19 from the line. Florida, 14 of 18. First one. Good. Fland with 9 points. Brown in. And Condon going to get a breather here.
Listen, they're going right here with Brown in the game. He's another guy. You got to let him shoot the basketball.
Boogie Fland, the Arkansas transfer, a 2024 McDonald's All-American. Missed the second one, but gets his own rebound. That is what you have to erase if you want to win this game.
Yep.
Chinulu, top of the key. Dribbling right wing, picks it up, hands off to Fland. Behind the back, on the cross, on the attack. 7, 6 to shoot, picks it up. Back to Chinulu, 4, 3. Fland, top 3 coming, no good. Rebound, Houck, another offensive rebound. Around in the corner. Back to Houck, he'll drive, spin off McGee to the right hand, dunks it.
All right. And what they're doing is they're pushing us up. Again, Chinglu is sealing Alir Malouf away, and he's got to get to the high side.
Tied at 55, under 12 to play.
Go at him.
McCray behind the back. McCray leans in, puts it up. No good. Rebound Houck, racing the other way. Houck knocks over Somerville, no call. Over to Klobuchar. A jab step taken away by McCray, and a foul called on Klobuchar. They call a foul on Klobuchar as McCray picked the pocket of the Slovenian, and then Klobuchar reached in and fouled him.
Yeah, great job that time by Rob McCray.
Klobuchar's first, team foul number 5, Florida State ball when we come back. I tell you what, don't go anywhere. We got a game. 11:45 remains. We're tied at 55. Back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Jack Cavavit here for an out-of-town score update. Fellas, the ACC trying to make some noise tonight out in Detroit. Wake Forest, they currently lead 6th-ranked Michigan 77-73, under 3 to play in that one.
Keep an eye on that one, Jack. The ACC, Adrian, has gotten up to a better-than-thought start in non-conference play this year through the first week.
Listen, this ACC, the ACC is good this year. You know, you've talked about the Florida State basketball team. You talk about Will Wade and NC State. Talk about, Ryan Odom at Virginia. Yeah. Some good teams.
Florida State ball after the steal by McCray. Wiggins attacking on Shinyulu. Spinning. Oh, nice dream shake, but too strong on the baseline jumper, and Houck the rebound.
Can't take those types of shots.
Lee in transition out to Houck. Tied at 55. Houck picks it up, looking for Flan. McCray denied hard. 55-55, 11:15 to play. Flan between the legs. Left wing, Houck turning on Jones all the way to the rack. Missed it, no good. Tap try, no.
Great
and a rebound by McGee. Nice shot by Jones, defending him without fouling with 4 fouls.
Yep.
Wiggins, handoff now to Somerville. Somerville dribbles back out near the timeline to McCray. Tied at 55. McCray between the legs, splits the double team all the way to the rack, puts it in. Oh baby, in traffic, he finishes.
Rob McCray getting to the chicken.
13 for McCray. Flan had it knocked away from behind. Top of the key, Shinyulu. Shinyulu swings over to Lee, off a screen. Lee, lob, Shinyulu comes free. Shinyulu pivots and dunks it, yep.
Yeah, here's the problem. The problem is that we've got Chauncey Wiggins at the 5 right now, and normally when Chauncey plays the 4, they're switching, and that time got a little confused.
9 at 57, Wiggins right wing, hands off to McCray. McCray, now Chinyelu on him. They want to spread it out and let Rob go one-on-one. Working a screen, driving with the left hand. Pass knocked away, run down by Somerville, 10 to shoot. Right wing, 8, 7. Somerville cut off along the baseline to his left hand. Swings, McCray, a wide open 3. No! Houck, the rebound. Howland to Flan, racing middle of the floor, up the floor now. Xavier Lee between the legs, he slows it up. Tied at 57, 9:50 to go. Lee off a screen. Lee top of the key. The up fake swings right wing. Brown down low. Back out Houck. Houck the up fake. Drives on Jones all the way to the rack. Lays it in. What do you do if you're Jones? You can't foul him.
Can't foul him. You got to stay in it. But the thing he's got to do, he's got to stay in the stance. He came out on the shot fake right there.
Houck now is 20 and 9. 57-55 Florida. Nice move, McCray all the way in. Tough shot, no. Houck has a double-double, 20 and 10. Outlet Flan. Flan leans into McGee, lays it in. And now it's a mini 6-0 run by Florida. They lead by 4. Down the floor, Wiggins launches a 3. That's no good. Chinyelu the rebound. See what Luke Lux wants to do the next time we grab it. Lob inside, Houck underneath. Kicks out Flan, corner 3, rattles around and in. It's a 9-0 run. Luke Lux calls a timeout.
Yeah, this Florida State basketball team right now running out of a little gas right now. Rob McCray, he's got a little bit of gas they're running out of, but again, got plenty of time.
9-0 run by Florida. It's ties their largest lead of the night, just like that. They're up by 7, 64-57. We'll take the timeout as well. We are back after this break.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
For over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. First lead for Florida since 7:42 in the first half. In a 9-0 run, they lead by 7. Somerville to Jones in the corner. Drives all the way to the rack, and he's blocked by Condon. Ball loose, run down by Steen. Back out, Somerville, 3, short, no good. Outlet Flan, racing the other way to Lee, lays it up and in. And the Noles feel like they're running out of steam right now.
Yep.
Miles gets tripped up, keeps his dribble to Somerville. It's an 11-0 run, and we're down by 9, 66-57. On the attack, Somerville. Top shot, the window, no good. We're one of our last 12 from the field.
And we're out of sync. We're out of what we do.
Condon along the baseline in a double team. Dribbles out, cross court pass to Lee. Right wing, up fake, good closeout by Somerville. Now Jones on Lee. In the corner. Out, 3 ball, no good. Jones the rebound. Got to get a bucket.
Yeah.
Somerville the other way. Over to Jones. Quiet night for LeJay in foul trouble. Spinning all the way in, puts it up, misses the bunny. With body is on him. Lob down low, hand logged in underneath, fouled by Steen. And Steen has picked up his 4th. Yeah. So there was confusion at the table on who a foul was on. Steen picks up number 4. And hand logged and he'll shoot 2. And we come back, and Florida State has not scored in over 3 minutes. Florida's taken advantage with an 11-0 run. They lead by 9. 7:36 to play. Florida on top 66-57. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital, with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Glory Days Grill is our host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Show dates will be announced soon. Keep an eye out on that. Hand locked in at the line. Missed the free throw, no good. Noles need to make a run here.
Yep.
Scoring drought of over 3 minutes and an 11-0 run by the Gators. Second one. Missed them both. Rebound, McGee. 66-57 Florida, largest lead of the night. McCray now back in, runs the point after a quick breather. Guarded by Condon. McCray off a screen, playing guarding him now. McCray with the left hand. McCray hesitates. McCray swings in the corner. Great look at a corner three from Miles. Missed it, no good. Steen offensive rebound. Bounce pass back out to Jones. Jones wants a screen. He gets it. Here's Jones through the defense all the way in. Got blocked by Condon. Out to McGee for three.
There
that's
it is.
Good.
There
Maybe
it is.
That's what gets us going. Ends an 11-0 run.
Great take that time by Comey. Great block that time by Condon. I mean, those are two big-time athletes going at it.
14, a drive, Flan in traffic. Oh man, that's a tough call. It's
4?
It's
5.
either on Jones or Steen. Either way, the one's out.
Steen.
And Alex Steen is fouled out with 6:50 to go. And now you got to get Wiggins and Maluk in, and they got to play big against this big front line.
Yeah, you got to, and you got to get. I mean, listen, you got to go. You got to get a song in. You got to listen. These guys got to believe and figure it out.
8 points, 8 rebounds tonight for Steen in 17 minutes. Not a bad night against his front line. Flan at the line, by far playing his best game of the early campaign in a Florida uniform with 14 and 4 rebounds. 15 now, rattles it in. 67-60 Gators. And how about this? It's literally a 3-minute stretch where this game flipped tonight. Made them both. He's got 16, the lead to 8. That's how quickly things can move, but plenty of time. 6:45 to go, 68-60. McCray working a screen. McCray probing. McCray off another screen out to McGee. A catch and release. Triple. No good. Rebound to Condon. Condon leads the break. Condon whistles. And they're going to call a foul at the timeline on who? Miles? Man, we've got whistle happy here in the second half. Now Miles has 4. Jones has 4, Miles has 4, Steen is fouled out, Somerville coming in.
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
Been a wild game.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it.
Free throw by Condon, good. He's got 9, 69-60. Somerville comes in. Cam Miles will get a breather here.
And one thing that Coach Louds communicated to the team is, listen, you got SEC officials, you're going to be playing an SEC game, you're not going to get calls today.
Second one. Missed it. Got to get the rebound. Houck. Rebound. Lee. 3. No good. Rebound. Battle for out of bounds. Off of Florida. We knew the glass would be a challenge tonight, and it has been. It's hurt us now in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, we are getting our rebound by, again, 23. Is it 23 right now?
It is 22.
22.
51-30. 6:27 to go, 69-60 Florida. But the way this Florida State team plays with pace, they're going to eliminate that quickly. But you got to get stops and got to get on the glass. McCray swings it over to Somerville, top of the key, hands off to McCray. McCray guarded by Lee, will drive. He's grabbed onto by Lee and a foul called. And Lee picks up his third, team foul number 6. 2 shots now coming for Robert McCray, the 5th. Todd Golden pleading his case, saying that was not a foul on the shot. He's not going to hear it from Joe Lindsay. So McCray to the line to shoot 2. Adrian tonight, he's got 13 points, 4 assists.
Yeah, the one thing to say, to give Rob credit, he hadn't had a turnover yet in the second half, so he really got the handle tighter. But listen, you saw where we were down 10 with 2 minutes to go against Alabama.
Yep.
And we had a shot to win it.
Plenty of time left. Yep. Got to hang in there. Get some stops. Grab the rebounds. McCray made the first one. Second one also good. McCray's got 15 points to lead off Florida State scores. 69-62 Florida. 6:11 to go. Full court pressure in the lead. Now back to Flan. He'll slow it up and bring it across. Down the Florida Houck. Back over to Boogie, lost it, got it back. Knowles not going to run and jump. Out to Condon. Condon dribbling left wing. Condon picks it up, hand up, knocked away by McCray, trying to save it. Flips it up in the air, far sideline. It'll stay with Florida, but great hustle by Robert McCray. Thought he was coming into my front couch there a second. Wow. Maluk in, or rather, excuse me. Maluk will come out. Jones back in. 5:52 to go. 69-62 Florida. Flan with the left hand to the baseline. We double team. Kick back out to Lee. Lee one dribble. Size it up Jones. Lee on the bounce. Over to Condon. Condon, couple of dribbles. Threw it away. Threw it away. Looking for Houck. Another turnover. Number 16 tonight on Florida.
Again, Florida State, right here, 7-point basketball game. See what we do right here.
69-62. Wiggins left wing, driving on Condon, leaning in under the hoop, swings out now Jones. Tough 3 coming, no good. Rebound Chinyelu.
Even though that's a tough shot, you know that's the type of shot that Jay Jones will make. He's made a few of them this year.
15th rebound for Chinyelu. Lee on the dribble. The song all over him. To Hauk right corner, cross-court pass to Flan. Flan, now we'll flip it over to Condon, back over to Flan. Here's a long three. Short,
rebound.
no good. Chinyulu offensive rebound, puts it up, missed it, no good. Rebound knocked away off of Florida, back to the Noles. Will we see another front line like this year? These guys are massive.
We won't see a front line, but we will see a Houston team that gets on the glass.
Wow. Out-rebounded tonight, 53-31. 4:50 to play. McCray gets downhill all the way in, lays it up with a left hand off the window into the chest of Condon. Leads down to 5.
Here we go.
Pass down the floor to Lee. Condon. Condon rips through on the attack all the way in, threw it away.
Take care of it.
A steal. Basong picks up the loose ball.
Don't get by him.
Back to McCray. McCray whips it over to Basong, the up fake. Basong driving, kicking Jones. Jones left corner, slows it up, had it knocked away out of bounds by Lee. Florida State ball.
The one thing I want to say, great job by the freshman. Transition, hype moment. Probably a couple games ago, he'd have dribbled that thing down there, and he got it there. Great job that time. Now, again, right here, what we've got to do is find a way. We got 25 seconds to get to the next media. Got to get a bucket right here.
4:25 to go, down 69-64.
Can't hold him.
Song gives it up to McCray. McCray with it near the timeline, guarded by Flan, now guarded by Condon. McCray drives to the right hand, all the way in, kicks out Jones, couldn't handle it. Now Jones driving the baseline, weaving through, swings out to McCray, fall away, 3, short, no good. As the shot clock expires, good hustle by Jones, diving after the rebound, but back to Florida.
That time, listen, great job getting downhill. That's why we always say on time, on target with passes. That ball was not there, fumbled in the hands of Jay Jones. We had a clean look at a 3.
Here comes McGee in. And Jones will sit down with 4 personals.
Yep, going to get him real quick.
Good sub there.
Yep.
4:05 to play. Full court pressure. Flan will inbound. Kicks it into Hauk. Hands off back to Flan. We double. Down the floor. Hauk, back to Flan. Across the timeline. Whips it over to Hauk. Hauk, lob. Chinyulu thrown down. And a double-double for Chinyulu at 10 and 16. Timeout, Todd Golding. With 3:51 to go, Florida leading Florida State 71-64. Noles left to rally in the final 3:51 of this game.
Yeah.
We're back after this local break. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Jack Cavett here, another score update. Wake Forest, Michigan out in Detroit. That one, extra basketball. Overtime right now, knotted up 84-84, 2 minutes left in the overtime period. Also the Bluegrass battle, Louisville and Kentucky. Right now it's the Cards. They lead at the half over Kentucky, 53-46.
Thank you, Jack. Here we go. Final 3:51 here in Gainesville. Live from our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Noles down 7. 71-64. Have the ball. Moving left to right as we watch it. Somerville now over to McCray. Top of the key off a screen. Back over to Jones. At top of the key. 3. Shorted it. No good. Rebound run down by Lee.
Needed that.
Got a good look. Lee turns the corner. Whips out to Houck. Now back to Fland. He'll slow it up. Fland running the show. Playing a quality game tonight. The 2024 McDonald's All-American. Condon to Houck in the corner. Houck lob down low. Condon right block area. Threw it away. Trying to go cross court to Fland. Nobody home. Wiggins in. And Basson coming out. 3:15 to go. Down by 7. It's been cold shooting, Adrian, in the second half of the Noles. 7 of 30, 23%.
Yeah, again, credit Florida. Florida's done a good job on the defensive end of the floor.
Near sold-out crowd tonight here in Gainesville. McCray working his way in. Top shot with the right hand is up and in. Pretty. McCray has 19. It's a 2-possession game.
Rob McCray with the McChicken double right there.
71-66. Lee between the keys. Guarded by Jones off a screen. In the corner now to Fland. This is a big possession here. Houck a 3, no good. Got a rebound. Wiggins has it. Down by 5, 2:40 to go. Wiggins the other way to Jones. Jones, 1 dribble along, 3, no good. Rebound to Fland. It's been a tough night for LeJay, 1 of 10. Houck with the left wing. Now back out to Fland.
He's got to still guard. Listen, can't get in the scramble. 5-point game. Can't get in the scramble right now.
71-66, 2:15 to go. Fland working a screen to Condon. Looking for a high-low. In the corner, Leah, right corner 3. Short, no good. And the rebound to Somerville.
Gotta go.
Blue clock says let's go. 2:05 and counting, down by 5. McCray right wing. McCray sizing up Houck, the cross all the way to the rack. Puts it up and in. It's a 3-point game. 71-68, 1:55 to play. What a game.
Put him in the blender and mixed him up like a smoothie.
21 for McCray. Fland between the keys. 1:45 to go. Chinyelu looking inside, trying to high-low. Back over to Lee. Lee crossing. Lee shooting 3. No good.
Gotta get it. Let's
Jones
go.
the rebound. And a chance to tie the game with a 3 with 1:35 to go. McCray.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want.
Chinyelu. McCray going one-on-one. He'll attack all the way in. Puts it up.
There it is. That's what we want.
Fouled by Chinyelu. And Chinyelu picks up his 3rd, team number 7. And Robert McCray, the 5th, to the line to shoot 2. Noles down by 3 with 1:24 to go.
Come on, a little tired right now. Come on, Rob. Here we go.
McCray on his back. Needs a little assistance. The Gators, one of their last 8, 4 turnovers in the last 5:08, have not scored in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Rob McCray, let me tell you right now, Rob McCray on 2 different levels, nice move, get to the bucket, but a vet move right here, getting him some extra breath right here. Laid on the floor long enough, Chris Clapton didn't come out, got up, put his hands on his knees. Listen, veteran right there. That's a veteran way to get you an extra 30 seconds of oxygen right there.
Crafty. Everybody screaming. Free throw. Money.
Go.
71-69, 1:24 to play. McCray with 22 to lead all scores. Florida State 19 of 29 from the stripe. Second one. Money. McCray is 23. Timeout Todd Golden. Klopstar going to check in for Florida for an extra ball handler. Wow. Well, like we said, the way this team plays, when you're down by 7, it doesn't seem that insurmountable. And now it's a 1-point game, Adrian, with 1:24 to go.
Let me tell you this, Rob McCray has come out in the second half, and he's just been amazing. He had 4 turnovers in the first half. Now he's had 1, but he's just getting downhill. I mean, he is I mean, whatever type of chicken you need, barbecue chicken, glazed honey chicken, rotisserie chicken, fried chicken.
He's serving it up.
Yeah, every type of chicken you need.
McCray has 15 second half points, 7 of 8 from the line, and 3 assists. He's got 15 of the 30 Florida State second half points, Adrian.
Listen, that's what you want right there. And now what you're seeing, defensive coordinator Gerald Gillian out there right now. I mean, imploring these guys to stop you. What they're going to try to do, they're going to try to get them in a high-low situation. But again, what we have to do is if they miss, we have to get the rebound right here.
McCray, McGee, Somerville, Wiggins, Jones, Condon, Houck, Lee, Klobuchar, and Flan for Florida. 1:24 to go, 71-70. And they get into the lead. The Noles will back off here, maybe run and jump. No, we're going to play in the half court. Flan on the bounce, works a high ball screen. Flan, right elbow, Condon. Condon trying to back him in, picks it up. Condon looking for help out to Lee. Lee, 10 to shoot. Lee on the bounce. Cross court pass, Klobuchar, corner 3. Oh, he made it.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
What a huge 3 by Urbad Klobuchar. 74-70. Final 55 seconds. McCray all the way to the rack. Tough shot. Rolls in. 49.2 to play. 74-72. Noles are going to play defense. Luke Locke says don't foul. 74-72. 40 seconds to go. McCray on Flan, looking to take all the time down. 17 to shoot, 35 to play.
Got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. Got to get a rebound.
Everybody on their feet here in Gainesville. Flan, guarded by Somerville. 8, 7, driving, tough all the way, jumper, no good. Rebound Somerville. Final 20 seconds. Luke Locke says go. Down by 2. Driving, McCray, and bumped into by Lee and fouled. And McCray's going to go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1 with 17.8 to go.
Rob McCray, the 5th. Not the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, not the 7th or the 8th, but the 5th is getting to it tonight.
His father, Robert the 4th, the head coach at C.A. Johnson High in Columbia. Proud tonight.
Oh, man.
Shinyalu's back in. Klobuchar, a huge 3, comes out. 17.8 to play, the 1-and-1. Everybody's on their feet making noise. Buckets. Earns the bonus, 74-73, 17.8 to go. McCray with 25, what a night. Now 26 rather, to tie the game. Free throw, missed it. Off the rebound, and a timeout called by Florida. Oh my goodness, it was online and long.
All right, it's okay. Here's the thing.
15.5 to play.
We're going to come out right now. What's going to happen is this. They're going to work to get it in. We're going to press, and then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to try to go for a steal foul. Try to get there, see if we get a steal foul. If not, get them down there. The most important thing is this. It's the most important rebound of the season. It's going to be on that end of the floor right there coming up.
Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Cabot courtside, Peyton Russell in the studio. 15.5 to play. 74-73 Florida. Robert McCray's had a night at the line with the 1-and-1. Made the first, earned the bonus. But his second free throw to tie it was long. And Florida has the ball. Game reset time, fellas. The Gators have no timeouts. No more timeouts for Florida. Florida State has 2. The arrow points at Florida. And Florida is in the double bonus. Florida State still in the single bonus with 15.5 to play. So, obviously you apply some full court pressure here because they have no timeouts.
Yeah.
So you guard like crazy here in the backcourt and see what you can find out. By the way, Bassong is in for a little more length and defensive prowess, the freshman out of Paris, France. It's Wiggins, McGee, Basong, McCray, and Jones. And now Miles will check in for Jones, a Smart, who has 4 fouls. Either way, you're going to get a look at it.
Yep.
Because you're going to foul and be down either 1, 2, or 3. Depending on the situation. Florida has Flan, Klobuchar, Lee, Hauk, and Condon.
Had to put Jay Jones back in because the sub happened too late.
Got it. So he's back in with 4 personals. Got to be safe. Basong, they're not going to guard Boogie Flan, the inbounder. Full court pressure, no timeouts, Florida. Flan looking, into Hauk, back to Flan. And now McCray will foul Flan with 15.8 to go. The third on McCray will walk the other way, and Boogie Flan will shoot 2. Tonight he's 4 of 6 from the line, 16 points. He's played his best game in a Gator uniform. $15.8 to play. Like you said, you have to box out with a miss here.
And you see right now they're going in for Alir Malouk. They're probably going to put Alir in, I would probably say even for maybe.
Lache. Free throw good by Flan. Malouk's going to go in here for McGee.
Yep, so you get in there rebound.
To try and squeeze Condon.
Yep.
It's a 2-point game, 75-73. We have 2 timeouts remaining.
Right now, listen, Thomas, Basong, Alir Malouk have got to clamp down right now.
Free throw. Got it. 76-73, final 15.8. We're going to go with it. Luke Laux says, let's go. McCray across the timeline. Timeout by Luke Laux. Timeout with 10.1 to play. Here we go. 10.1 to go. We have the ball in the front court. 1 timeout remaining. Down by 3. Talk me through this. Luke Laux has the grease board. What are we drawing up right now, Adrian? What do you think we're going to see?
I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get Kobe McGee off some type of pin down action. But what we also are going to have, you know what? Matter of fact, what I think we may try to do is we're going to either get Kobe on what we like to call a hammer screen, which is that screen where you're going from the corner, where you're throwing it all the way to the corner, and then again off that he's setting a flare screen, throw it to the corner, throw it there. Or what you could do, go pick and roll, again get Rob McCray downhill, try to get a spray out to somebody that way. So
you got Wiggins as well as a pick and pop guy, potentially. 10.1 to play. Down by 3. There's not enough time, right, to go quick and get a 2 and then foul?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, you still got 1 timeout left. And again, I think if you're Rob McCray, you get a quick thing and you turn the corner quick and you get to the rim and it's an uncontested, I think you got to take it, then get a quick foul.
What a game. Florida came in
17.5.
As 17.5-point favorites, the opening line. Not going to cover that. 76-73 Gators. Noles have the ball down 3, 1 timeout remaining. The arrow points at Florida. Now the other thing, the Gators could foul here.
Yeah,
but
could,
if you throw up the shot, you do get continuation with the new rules in college basketball.
Yeah.
Jones will inbound along the sideline to our right with 10.1 to go. Everyone on their feet in Gainesville. In the corner, McCray. Here's a long 3. No good. Counting the rebound and a foul with 5.7 to play.
Right.
Man, it's a quick look.
Yeah.
In the corner. It's a good look.
It's a good look. But I think he's probably going to, I would have wanted to see at least get us a little bit more.
Maybe a little more action.
A little bit more action right there.
Yeah. Condon's at the line to shoot 2. 3 of 5 from the line. He makes 1. Makes it tough. Free throw. Got it. And now it's a 2-possession game with 5.7 to go. 77-73. Second one. Got it to go. Isaiah Brown will enter. Klobuchar will exit. 78-73 Florida. With 5.7 to play. We got to go the full length of the floor. Full court pressure. Jones can run the baseline. Into McCray. Final 5 seconds down the floor. Timeout. With 3.4 to go. Called by Luke Laux. Set up a quick play to get a three, and who knows?
Never.
You don't know.
Craziest thing that happened. What you could do real quick is get it. Again, it's probably going to be another one of those plays where it's either a run to corner. What I probably would see if you went around and probably saw a little kick over the top, quick three. It's got to be a catch, shoot immediately.
Absolutely. I'll be interested to hear. We'll talk to Luke Laux in the postgame if that was the first option.
Yep.
With McCray. And don't get me wrong. I want him shooting the ball.
Yeah.
But it seemed quick, a little bit rushed, maybe a little off balance. But he got a good look.
He did get a good look at it.
Yes, he did. So Jones will inbound, sideline out of bounds, 28-foot line, far sideline next to Luke Laux. Out, guarding the inbounder. Got to go fast. Final 3.4. Into McCray, corner three. Got it! 0.8 to play. And with 0.8 to play, can you get a stop here? Long pass down the floor. Hout grabs it. That's the horn. Hold the phones. We did foul Hauk. McGee tried to foul Hauk on the catch.
Yeah.
And the officials are going to go to the monitor and take a look. Right now there's zeros on the clock. They threw a home run ball to Hauk. McGee, that was Jones that fouled him. Yeah, there's still time left.
Yeah, there's like 0.4.
And there might be a half second left.
Yeah, so if we get a miss and just a heave.
78-76 is the score. McCray with 29 tonight.
Jeez.
For Robert McCray, the fifth. Double-figure scoring now, 26 times in his career. And 20-plus points 11 times in his career.
Wow.
Career high of 36 for Robert McCray, the fifth. So close tonight. Led by as many as 5 points, 40-35. But there was a run, about a 3-minute spurt in the middle of the second half where things flipped.
Yep.
And Florida went up by as many as 9 points.
Yep, ran out of gas right there.
Yep.
So.
0.4 to play. The arrow points at Florida. No more timeouts for anyone involved. They're going to call the foul on McGee, by the way. So Hauk will shoot two with 0.4 to go. First one. Missed it. All right. Now, do you miss it on purpose?
If he misses on purpose, you let it bounce. It hits the ground. It doesn't go until somebody touches it, right?
Yep, correct. Second one. Missed it. Let it bounce. Wiggins from 75 feet for the win. Just shorted it. What a game.
Wow.
Just shorted it. Like you said, you let it bounce. He did.
Dude.
And you got to look to win the game.
To win the freaking game. Wow.
Well, you don't take any solace, much like the Alabama exhibition game in losses or moral victories. But if this was a measuring stick game, we measured pretty well. And there's good things to come for Luke Laux' Florida State basketball team. 78-76, the final.